Good evening and welcome to Monday's edition of the Regional News. We begin with news from Haiti. At least one U.S. airline on Friday canceled flights to Haiti's capital after gang members opened fire and hit a UN helicopter flying near the country's main airport. Spirit Airlines said in a statement to the Associated Press that its daily flight from Port Lauderdale to Port-au-Prince has been suspended through Sunday. The announcement comes a day after a UN helicopter was hit by gunfire, forcing it to make an emergency landing in Port-au-Prince, shortly after it had departed the main airport. The UN Humanitarian Air Service helicopter, which was carrying 3 crew members and 15 passengers, landed safely. The shooting comes as gang violence surges across Haiti's capital and beyond in recent days, raising concerns that a UN-backed mission led by Kenyan police is struggling to contain the violence. Thousands of people have been killed or injured this year, and more than 700,000 have been left homeless in recent years as a result of the ongoing gang violence. We tell you now that authorities in the Bahamas have responded to a plane crash in Rag Island in which the charred remains of 2 human bodies were found. According to the Royal Bahamas Police Force, it is investigating the circumstances surrounding an aircraft that crashed on Sunday, October 27. Initial reports indicate shortly after 5 a.m., police on the islands were notified of the incident, which occurred east of Duncantown Airport. Police, along with personnel from the Royal Bahamas Defense Force and the United States Coast Guard, responded and on arrival met a twin engine engulfed in flames. Upon examination of the aircraft, which was totally destroyed, officers discovered the charred remains of 2 human bodies. Investigations are ongoing. And now for some international news. Israeli strike on northern Gaza have killed at least 22 people, mostly women and children. Palestinian officials said on Sunday, as the Israeli offensive in the hard-hit and isolated north entered a 3rd week, and aid groups described as humanitarian catastrophe, Israel said it targeted militants. In a separate development, a truck rammed into a bus near the Israeli city of Tel Aviv, wounding 35 people, according to first responders. Israeli police described it as an attack and said the assailant was an Arab citizen of Israel. The ramming occurred near the headquarters of Israel's Mossad spy agency. Iran's supreme leader, meanwhile, said Israeli strikes in the country over the weekend should not be exaggerated nor downplayed, while stopping short of calling for retaliation, suggesting Iran is carefully weighing its response to the attack. On Saturday, Israeli warplanes attacked military targets in Iran in response to an Iranian ballistic missile attack earlier this month. The exchange of fire has raised fears of an all-out regional war pitting Israel and the United States against Iran and its militant proxies, where Israel launched a ground invasion earlier this month after nearly a year of lower-level conflict. I am KERESE Gonzalez. Thank you for watching.